Okay, now that I've given my son a lesson using the primary science workbooks, I feel like I can speak on it. So right off the bat, you don't have a physical teacher's guide, which sucks. The teacher's guide is online on the MC Education website. You log in to that with a code on the back of this. I don't like the fact that I don't have a teacher's guide. So I went through the trouble of creating my own for the lesson. So there are 2 chapters in each book, and each chapter has a lesson, and each lesson is 5 parts. So 5 classes per 1 lesson. And so today I did lesson 1, and we did the engage section. So there's 5 sections. There's engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. So today we did the engage. So you're engaging the student in the topic, and the topic was sound. So what is sound? And then tomorrow we're going to do, okay, well, I lied. We were supposed to do it yesterday and we didn't get to it. So I did engage and explore today. And tomorrow we're going to do the explain section. And so the explain section actually has more pages to it. So it might have to be broken up into 2 lessons. I'm not quite sure yet. So we'll do the explain section, and the explain section is where you get into the nitty-gritty of the topic. So what is a sound? How does a sound move? And then you go on to the elaborate, which is another experiment. So the first experiment that we did today had to do with rubber bands and how different thicknesses and how far you stretch it makes different sounds. So this is a different activity, I think, on how sound waves look. And then on the last day of the week, we'll do the evaluate, which is just a little tiny test to see whether or not they grasp the concept before moving on to lesson 2. And that's what it looks like both of these books are structured. So that is the rundown of that. I think this is going to have to be a 2-part video because there's a lot more that I need to say.